So I've got my great program here that allows me to reduce fractions. I've converted it so it uses JOption pane, so it pops up a little window to the user instead of printing it to a console. But now I'd like to send my program to somebody else, like a friend, so they can play around with it. And I'd rather them not have to like download Eclipse and try to set up a project and all that. That seems like a lot of work. So the way we're going to do this is by creating what's called an executable jar file. And we do this by, after first setting up our project, making sure testing it and it works okay. We go to the File menu, and we are going to export our project. And if you look under the Java folder, you'll see there's a runnable jar files option. And the most important part of what happens here, in the launch configuration, you have to make sure that you pick the correct class that has the main method in it and the correct project. So if you look here, fraction reducer is at the bottom with a class called reducer, and this has the main method in it. So I'm selecting that, and then you have to pick where you're going to export it to. So I'm going to browse, and I'm going to put mine on the desktop. You can put yours wherever you like. Mine's not called Eclipse Launcher. It's a project I made earlier. It's called fraction reducer. Why it doesn't default to that, I don't know. Alright, so then we're going to click Save, which actually doesn't save it, oddly enough, it just selects it. And then we're going to click Finish. And there might be a warning that pops up. Nope, no warning. So we're done. We're like, oh great, so where's my program? So I'm going to go to my desktop, and hopefully I will see a file there. Alright, so my desktop. And then somewhere on here, probably at the bottom, there it is, fraction reducer. So now if I double click this file and open it, hopefully at some point you will see a window pop up. And there it is. Here's my program. So in this video, we talked about how we could create a program that would allow us to ask the user for numbers and reduce a fraction, but without having to run it in Eclipse. It's in an executable jar file. So hopefully that helps.